Hey, we started a podcast. Yeah, Philly G, because they know who I be.
The King of Kings.
I'm back.
What it do, people?
Hey, what's up? It's John Kizzy. You know who is he, aka Philly G, because they know who I be. And I'm here with DJ Laton.
I'm back.
And hey, we started a podcast. We're here with episode 131. And first off, because we took too long last time to recognize that Tigger wasn't here. and he didn't like that. So first off, as you can see, King Tigger and Ray Ray are not here today. They had
They ducking, man.
yeah. I don't even know what that means.
Oh, that means they try to duck us, like they.
Oh, ducking.
They
Okay.
intentionally didn't show up, but that's a joke. It's a joke.
Okay.
It's a joke.
I thought you said dug in, like they in the trenches deep.
Whoa. They no, they ducking.
Okay.
Ducking.
Gotcha. Oh, shit, hit that by mistake. All right, so yeah, so just us today, and we just gonna get right into shit. Some new music came out. We didn't listen to none of it, so we ain't going to cover that. Exhibit dropped a new album.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even.
I listened to some of the songs. I didn't hear the whole album yet, but some of them is dope. He got a nice one with Be Real and Redman.
Okay.
That's real dope.
I know you like that. The Redman was on it.
Yeah, I like Redman.
Oh, we didn't know that.
He ain't part of Wu-Tang. He hangs with them though.
Redman is a part of Wu-Tang?
Method Man's a part of Wu-Tang.
Oh, Redman was never a part of Wu-Tang.
He's part of Def Squad.
Is that a part of Wu-Tang?
No, that was Eric Sermon, Keith Murray.
Wow.
They sometimes joke that Redman's like an official member because he's there, a lot. But yeah, no, he was never part of Wu-Tang.
See, today is the day I learned that. I did not know that, man.
That's funny. The thing is that in one interview, he said he wanted to be a member of Wu-Tang. When he seen him, he's like, man, look that cool. I like all of them. I wish I was a member of the group.
See, I never looked into it, but I would assume he was like, I know he wasn't one of like the guys.
Like the 9 guys?
Yeah. But I would assume he was like a silent member or.
No, he came up through Eric Sermon and them. Like EPMD and stuff. Yep. And then the first collaboration happened to called Month of the Man because they were on Def Jam. And Def Jam's like, hey, we got a Red Man and we got a Method Man.
Yeah.
We're going to drop their album in the same month, make it the Month of the Man. So they teamed up. Then they hit it off. So they did How High. And after that song, they were just a good duo. So they became a duo.
Okay. I thought they always had like, especially on How High. It was like natural to me.
Yeah, it's good.
I said, yo, these guys are actual boys.
It's probably comes from hanging on tour a lot, right?
Okay.
And they both like weed, so that
yeah, exactly. I didn't know Redman wasn't in freaking Wu-Tang.
No, he's basically an unofficial member not later on, right? Because he's.
I would have got that wrong if that was a Jeopardy freaking question. It'd have been like, what group was Redman? Like Wu-Tang.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah.
I would have been like Wu-Tang.
Oh, you wouldn't even have thought Def Squad?
No, I Wu-Tang.
Oh yeah, you would have got that
I would have get it wrong.
You don't remember the song? It wasn't an original song. It was one that they did. It was on this album where they did like a lot of rappers redid classics, and Def Squad did Rapper's Delight. You know, hip hop,
I know the song, yeah.
Def Squad did it. It was Eric Sermon, Keith Murray, and Redman. Yeah, they redid it, and it was everywhere for a while because it was a really good remake.
Yeah, frig, I don't remember that remake at all.
Oh man, you gotta check that.
I know Keith Murray from She Looks Like a Movie Star.
Yeah. You said that last time we were talking about it. See, I remember him from The Most Beautiful Thing in the World. That was his first song.
Okay, I may be too young, man.
He was one of the first. I shouldn't give him credit first. He's one of the first that I heard that were rapidy rappers. Like he used his vocabulary was real big. He'd be using all these big words and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked. Actually, he was the first hip hop concert I went to.
Keith Murray.
I don't know if I said it on this podcast before, and this fat lady almost killed me. Like my brother took me. I think I was just like, I had to be 12, 13, right? You're probably a all ages thing, right? And we were just sitting there chilling. And there's, you know how they have beams in some place. And I was leaned up against the beam just watching the show. And he crowd dived, and everyone went back, and this big old fat lady was in front of me, and the beam is behind me, and I was like, I almost got killed.
The light flashed before your eyes. He's like, shit, this is it.
I think my brother just pulled me out of there.
So this really how I go?
Yeah.
Keith Murray
jumped to the crowd. Oh, man.
That'd be a sick way to go. Keith Murray jumped in the car, fat lady scrushed me against the beam.
Yeah.
Damn.
Over at age 13.
Yeah, at your funeral, be like, yeah, so man. So what happened?
Shit. First and last rap concert.
That's crazy though.
Yeah. Keith Murray. But yeah, how we get on Keith Murray? Oh yeah, we was talking about Exhibit got a new album. Yeah. Snoop Dogg put a new album too.
Like a solo or?
Yeah, it's called Is It a Crime? I heard some of it and it was okay. Actually, the night that we went down to see Dynamic Duo and Maya and Jake Mercer and them guys in concert, we put it on while we were driving down, and what I heard was good. And then Maggie drove us down, right?
Yeah.
And she listened to it on the way back and said, "This album's really good."
What?
So I gotta check it again.
What's up with the no rollout though, and no no press?
That's like for Exhibit, I actually did see like little ads for it on Spotify.
Yeah.
But this Snoop album, I was just on Facebook because one day it just said, "Is it a crime?" and has Snoop with this old lady. I'm like, what is this? New album today. I'm like, what? No rollout.
That's weird, bro.
And what's even weirder is if I go into Spotify, new releases,
it's not there.
Guess what the first album is? Like, you know how they always put the newest one first?
Yeah.
It's still fucking Future's Pluto mixtape from like months ago.
Yeah, Spotify be off, man.
It's not updating me with any new stuff.
Yeah. Spotify, I know exactly. Like, you have to dig now.
Yeah. I have to go type Exhibit and then go and see, hey, new album.
Why? I don't know. I think who's paying them the most, I think, bro.
Probably.
That's what I think.
But yeah, Future's still in the new releases. It makes no sense.
That's weird too.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to do in reverse. We usually end with the charts.
Oh, this guy.
I want to bring it. No, but it's not what you think.
He loves the charts.
Because it's crazy, and it kind of brings a trend. Morgan Wallen dropped his album and took over the charts. Took over, like he did what Drake used to do back in the day.
Yeah.
Like number 1 is him, number 3 is him, number 2 is him.
I didn't know he dropped.
I didn't know either.
See, I gotta get on that because it's about to be patio season and people could be looking for these songs.
Yeah, because Luther finally dropped from the number 1 spot, and it was Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen is taking over the charts.
Yeah, let me see. So he's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 7, number 8, and number 10.
This is America or this?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Frig.
I didn't look at the global no more because I went to global and we ain't got a hip hop song in the top 10 no more.
It's out.
They kicked us.
It's summertime.
Yeah, we're gone.
It's summertime, man.
So I was like, I ain't even feeling the global. Luther's down to number 5 in the US. Die with a Smile is 6. And A Bar Song is number 9.
A Bar Song still there.
Yeah. Ordinary by Alex Warren is number 4. But then all the rest is.
What?
Yeah. And number 1 is What I Want. It's Morgan Wallen and Tate McRae. So we at least got a Canadian representation. Yeah. You know I like Tate McRae.
Morgan Wallen got big fan base too.
Yep. And his album's number 1 too. SOS is at number 2. Echo by Jin is number 3. I still ain't. I probably heard her on the radio, but I don't know her.
I don't know that.
I think she's from Blackpink. It was a Korean band. That's where that girl that sings that APT song.
Yeah.
She's from Blackpink.
Oh, okay. That's the connection.
Yeah. because they're smart. It's like they take the Wu-Tang formula. They'll come with a group that got like between 4 to 8 members, right?
Yeah.
Make them real popular, and then let them all drop solo albums.
Hold on, wait. You said that's the Wu-Tang formula?
Yeah.
Oh shoot. I don't know. I don't know my history. Ain't okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Birdman took the Wu-Tang formula too. With Cash Money.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Except
he did the same thing. I guess it didn't come out full force group. It was more like this person, then Hot Boys, and then Wayne dropping it, BG. Juvenile. No, Juvenile probably dropped first before.
Yeah.
Juvenile dropped before Wayne. Then it's Dwayne, BG.
But the thing with Cash Money, I say Cash Money was more like closer to No Limit.
Yeah.
Where it wasn't like the groups dropping solo. It was like saturating this. Our label. It's like their label is a group.
Yeah.
What it felt like.
Yeah.
And that's how like No Limit was. Like other people weren't like Wu-Tang was kind of like that, but they weren't a label, right?
Okay.
Where they had their whole crew would be everywhere, but no other labels like that. Like Def Jam wouldn't put out a Def Jam album, and you wouldn't assume everyone that's on Def Jam would be on the album, right? But when you seen a No Limit album, you knew the roster.
Yeah.
You knew you're going to at least see at least 8 different No Limit artists.
Yeah.
Right? And that's where you'll put your up and coming No Limit people. Test the waters with them. Yeah, they kind of, you could say they went to the school of Wu-Tang where it was diversified, right?
I just checking, man. I just checking the history, man. I get no argument.
Oh no, I'm just saying that. Yeah, they probably did see that inspiration, and then they just built on it, right? They're like, well, we can do that with the whole label. Because what Wu did is, and I think that actually, yeah, this might be mixing both, because I think that the Korean groups are on the same label.
Oh, okay.
So they're doing it kind of like the No Limit thing, or Cash Money No Limit thing.
Yeah.
But they start as a group and then break off, and that's like the Wu-Tang. Like, you know what I mean? Good plans, you see it. Why not, right?
Oh yeah.
And that gets it so that, like, even though this is her first solo album, she already has a fan base.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
exactly. That's what the formula was for real. Cash Money, like No Limit. That's what it was. It was like, oh, who's that on the feature? Who? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so let me check his album.
All right, look, okay, he has an album. Okay. Oh shit.
And it was crazy that because the advertising was in your hand, you're like, yo, he sounds dope.
Yeah.
And then you flip a page. Oh, he got an album coming out.
Yeah.
I'm going to check that.
That was the marketing for real.
Yeah, like
you buy a CD is like show everything. I'll come in like, what the frick?
Yeah, they didn't even have to make commercials because you already had the commercial in your hand. Yeah, they was good, but I think that all of them did what the same thing like Wu-Tang did, No Limit did, and then Cash Money eventually did, is that it gets to a point where you're oversaturating and it's too much.
Yeah.
And it's like, even though they didn't go mainstream, but Strange Music was like that too. Like Tech Nine started putting out too much music, and they just put out too much to the point where I couldn't keep up with it, and I just fell off, right? No one, they don't let the music breathe.
Yeah, exactly.
Because in Wu-Tang did it with like putting out, like they had the 9 members, and then later on they had the other groups, and then later on, then all of a sudden you're getting into like Method Man's friend's cousin from down the street. Got a mixtape out under Wu-Tang. You're like, what is this? It just got it got too much.
Yeah, it's like a lot.
Yeah,
it's like whoa.
Yeah, I know.
Who is this guy?
You'd have a bum put out an album, but he got meth on it, right? So you're like, how did he get a meth feature? Because he's Wu-Tang fam. Yeah, there are some guys that were, man,
hot trash.
Yeah, like the 90s guys that came out in the 90s was dope. But then when they got to the too much, yeah. Like there was a point where like their manager started a record label and started putting no people on in, but they was all in the fam, so they was still doing it under the W, right? And you're like, who the hell is this dude? But people would buy it because you got the W on it, right?
The branding carries, man.
Yeah,
the branding does carry.
And that's how, the K-pop, that's how it's taken over. And they're like, I don't know how much K-pop you listen to, but they're real smart in their sound because they take stuff from like what we would listen to pop, but still have like R&B ballads and even have like dance tracks and stuff. So it's really like
a mix of like things that people like already.
Yeah, it's easy listen. That's why the word I'm listening to. I'm sorry, word I'm listening to. I mean, word I was looking for. But so that's the charts, man. Sexy Songs for You is still on there at number 8.
Morgan Wallen ain't taking
No, no, he number 1. The album's still number 1. GNX is number 5, but I'm surprised, man. That
crazy.
I wonder what it'll be like next week. Because usually when someone drops an album that's big like that, like all their albums, I think, was it For All My Dogs or was it Certified Lover Boy? One of them, every song.
The song was on the charts.
Like the whole album was on the charts.
Yeah, I can't remember which one it was.
Man, that's why I was disappointed with the last album.
Oh my God, there it is.
Well, he just didn't get it. I don't know, but he got one coming.
He said he got one coming. That's what he's saying.
And he said OVO Fest has come back this summer.
OVO Fest too.
So that now, is that usually hit? Who performs at that? Does he perform at it, or is it just his peeps?
He performs, but it's normally like the big hitters, like freaking not Cash Money, but it's Young Money. Like Wayne would come, Nicki would come, and then he cause Cole. He mentioned Cole. I think Cole was mentioned on the list too. He has like high hitters on that. Like that ain't no like.
Okay.
But then now it's changed now. Since all the people dissed him and all that, we ain't gonna get the Future. We ain't gonna get we gonna get 21.
Yeah.
We gonna get 21. And all
Definitely won't see Rick Ross.
No, we gonna get Rick Ross. We gonna it's changed now after all the beef. It's not gonna be the OVO Fest of back in the day.
Okay.
But people are gonna still come because fuck. When does Drake perform in Toronto, right?
Yeah.
And I think he does that for his purpose. So when he does his thing in Toronto, it's kind of like all eyes on me. This is unusual for me to perform here. I think that's why he does it. I think that's why he avoids anything else.
You know what I think would be dope? Because if Drake reached out to like an artist that was like a 90s artist that was dope and got him in on it too.
Get on the OVO Fest?
Yeah.
I don't see that. That's not far fetched.
It would just bring a whole different layer to it, right?
Yeah.
I just think that Drake's at a stage in his career where he doesn't need to keep chasing the younger fans.
No.
I think that he could just put out dope music and just be him. Stop chasing the trends.
Yeah.
Like, because he had his own sound for a while before he started doing all the drama switch, and it was his.
Yeah.
He had his own thing. I wish he'd just go back to that and just. I think that'd be dope. I don't know what artist it could be. Imagine if you bring out 50.
See 50 after Drake, so it's not impossible.
Yeah.
That ain't even impossible for OVO Fest. To my eyes, that's not. Especially right now. Especially just going on with after the beef and all that. It's not impossible.
And I think that would help focus the beef too. And let you know that it's always it was just Kendrick and Drake.
Yeah.
Because 50's in Kendrick's camp.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Remember, they're both under Dre.
Oh yeah.
M.
Yeah.
All them guys, right?
Yeah.
So just to see that
but 50 never sided with Kendrick. He never freaking.
But he did not I don't think he chose a side, right?
He didn't fully chose a side, but he kind of egged it on in the beginning when he said, "Oh yeah, Drake come out now," early on with push-ups, but he didn't really choose Drake on the side. I don't know what he said after Not Like Us. I don't remember what he said exactly. I don't know if I'm talking to Mike, but I don't know what he said exactly. But
yeah, I don't know either.
He kind of went like.
I know he has a song with Kendrick.
Yeah,
and I know they've worked together. Has he worked with Drake?
I don't know if he has a song with Drake.
Okay.
I don't think so. But you see, freaking even Drake could bring. Sorry, I'm thinking far. He could bring Chris Brown back, right? OVO Fest,
But I think that he's probably tied up because he has his tour.
He has a tour.
He has his tour this summer.
Yeah. I don't know when Drake's gonna do OVO Fest though. It's gotta be. I think it's. I don't know. He said summer.
Yeah, he said this summer, and we know King Tigger's going to a show for Chris Brown in. Oh wait, but it's in Toronto.
It's in Toronto. I know. That's what he's trying to look at the overlap.
It's in
I
Toronto.
don't know, but you can't listen to Drake though. Drake's always like, "Yeah, this is happening there." No, it don't happen until like October or something.
Yeah,
He always like, "Yo, it happened October." Because when last OVO Fest even happened? I'm pretty sure it hasn't happened in like at least 2 years.
I think I seen somewhere that said 2023.
Yeah, it happened
It was a while. It was a few years ago.
It hasn't happened, and it's like for him to say that. I mean, I even when he said it, I thought about because Kendrick's coming, and I'm like, bro, I guess he felt that he had to do something in Toronto because Kendrick's gonna come in. It's gonna be a thing, and you know what I mean. It had to be. It's kind of like a slight response,
I guess. But Kendrick's getting a stadium.
Yeah.
You think Drake's gonna get the stadium?
I don't know. I can't remember what OVO Fest was. I think OVO Fest was was it in the Scotiabank with the Open?
I can't remember.
I try to remember the last time I was like seeing pictures of OVO Fest.
I know it would have been one of the arenas, not the stadium yet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it'd be, man. I know this won't happen, but it'd be freaking crazy if you bring out if Nas came to it. I know Jay-Z's retired, so I wouldn't even put his name, but Nas is a name that would bring.
It's not unrealistic. It's not unrealistic, man. It's like it's the time for him to have a full show and bring out everybody's.
And the thing is that no, he kind of lost respect because of that. But Drake gained a lot of respect for the beef for at least battling.
Yeah.
Even though he lost.
Yeah.
He still went in the ring.
Yeah, for sure.
But now that I'm thinking about it, that lawsuit is kind of souring some people. Yeah. And you know what's funny? Just because the height of the beef was about a year ago today. Would have been the height of the beef. So I went back and started listening to some of the tracks. A lot of Drake stuff didn't age well. Especially where he was saying, kind of calling Oates. Because remember, he was saying that Kendrick called the Tupac estate for the cease and desist and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can't have a line about bringing in the cease and desist and stuff and then suing him. You can't do that. That's just bad, man.
I understand that part.
And a
lot of it aged well though too though. And he said, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone that's giving me a Grammy right
and you
now.
know what? But
that part.
Oh yeah. And
that was on 100.
Well, that's my favorite line that he put out. But I was listening to what Family Matters is that one, right?
Yeah.
And I was listening to it, and I stand by what I said when I first listened to it. He didn't focus enough on Kendrick because this is why he lost the battle.
Oh, you mean he's?
Yeah, it's like he'd have bars here against Kendrick, then he'd go to Rick Ross and he'd do this and stuff.
Yeah.
And his bars weren't that hard until when he said that last one that you just said. Because a lot of them, I was like, man,
I gotta defend Drake on this. At the time,
yeah,
it was everybody versus Drake, and that's how I felt. That's how it looked.
But the thing is that if you're getting jumped in a fight, you got to pick a target and take him out.
Kendrick was the target, but everybody else got to catch something too.
Well, he should have gave them their own songs. Maybe not a full song for each one of them, but had Kendrick here and all the rest of y'all here.
Maybe that would have worked better. Maybe
it would have because he didn't have enough. He didn't have enough bars in there to hurt Kendrick.
Kendrick personally, and Kendrick was just focused on Drake.
Yeah,
exactly.
He had one line about with J. Cole talking about two the goats is kissing on stage but he only did that for a second. Then it was all
Drake.
Yeah.
You had at the time you gotta attack the boss, right?
Yeah, and that's what if Drake did. I think he would have. I still think that what he went through would have been hard to win, but I think it would have been better. It would have been a better fight. Speaking of beefs, now it's kind of a downgrade. in my opinion, going from Kendrick and Drake last year to Joey Badass and Ray Vaughn and Daylight. And I know Daylight from battling, so I liked him, but his songs, I don't really like them, man.
I don't even know him, bro. I don't even know him, bro. I just see Joey Badass name. That's all I name might see.
Everyone's like Daylight's supposed to be one of Drake's ghostwriters.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
And when you listen to him, you can see. I don't want to start beef, but
this guy,
but he can write.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's, and he can battle, but not every battler can do a song. It's like it just seems like he's off beat. His voice and cadence is off and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, but Ray Vaughn, I heard Ray Vaughn's against Joey Badass. He was tight.
Mm.
But everyone's, and I never heard any of Joey's comebacks or his stuff. But everyone's telling me that Joey's winning.
Yeah, it's Joey Badass, man. Like he.
See, I don't know his stuff.
I don't feel like I'm a big Joey Badass fan, but I know he can rap. Like he can rap. But I feel like he's doing all this just to put his name out there, though. I don't really feel like he's actually. There's nothing that really rubbed him wrong. He's just trying to.
I think he's doing it for the.
He's doing it to just encourage beef. Like, you know, not really to encourage beef, but to use it as a tool to get his name, just to rise up his name. That's what I feel.
Yeah, calling out Kendrick is.
Yeah, he's calling out Kendrick. He's trying to get some heavy hitters involved. He's trying to,
Do you think Kendrick's going to say something? Someone said that
I don't think so.
That there was a release, but it was like a YouTube channel, so I don't believe it. There was a leak of a Kendrick reply, but I don't see that. How do you go from?
No, he's not.
How do you? You can't go from beating Drake in a battle.
Yeah, he's not gonna. To
like acknowledging like Joey Badass. No offense. Like if he was to battle somebody, it would have to be Cole. That's the only other person I could see that. And I don't think, like, I think they're good now, or at least Cole said, "I don't want no smoke."
Yeah, Cole and Joey Badass, and I don't see it. I don't see it happening. But
the weight class is totally different.
It's not. Yeah, it's. I remember listening to a Joey Badass album a while ago, and it's just I don't know. I think he's a good rapper, but it's not even like a Kendrick rapper. He comes across to me as like oh man, I don't know what this like. I don't know if I should call him a common. Like I should have called him a common, but it's like he's a wordsman. It's a lot of words, and it's almost like Nas, but on a lower level.
Okay.
Not the diss. No diss. Nas is up air, right?
I'll say, from what I heard of him, nothing stood out. Like nothing caught me and stood out.
Yeah, it's like
like he's a good rapper, but I just don't. Nothing makes him stand out enough. Like his voice and like everything is good, but it's like if he was on the Posse Cut, he wouldn't be a standout. That's all I can say. I don't know.
Yeah,
if I'm articulating it correctly, but
I know what you mean. Like he doesn't like, and I would say he doesn't stand out.
Would you say maybe he lacks charisma then?
No, I don't think he lacks it at this. It's just something about where this goes back. His image. It's something about his image is not. It's not pulling us.
Yeah.
It sounds weird to say, but he's a rapper. But something about his edge is not pulling like our type of rap lovers. There's some rap lovers who love him.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that's Joy. Like, he's good. He's good on freaking 50 show too. He's good. He's on. He's on Raising Kanan.
Okay, I know he's a good actor.
Yeah,
I seen him in a movie that was on Netflix or something. I know he's a good actor. Yeah,
he's good like that, and he's like, but it's just the music. It doesn't pull me as well. No dissing. It's almost like Lupe to me. It's like Lupe. I know he's good.
That's a very good example. It's like me too.
Yeah,
like I know he's dope.
Yes,
I know he can write.
Yes,
and stuff. But when I listen to it, it's like it just doesn't.
It doesn't like. there's no like.
I don't relate to it. Maybe
exactly. There's no like.
It's like it's missing something to make me stay tuned and want to go to it.
It's hard to explain, but you know what I'm saying.
Yes,
now.
I know. Lupe, that's a perfect thing.
That's
because people always mention his name, and I'm like, yeah, yo, he's so, and I'm like, yeah, and then I'm like trying to think of what songs would I go listen to of his.
Exactly.
But like, I know he's dope.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. To me, that's a perfect comparison. Lupe, if you ask.
That's how I feel about it. And no, I'm not dissing Joey. Like maybe I'll spend some time and listen to his stuff. But I tried, and it's just something that just didn't grab me.
Yeah. Actually, Cassidy was like that back in the day. Now he's ridiculous. But back in the day, like I knew he could rap and he was doing stuff, but it was just something that didn't get my interest. Now his bars are just weird sometimes.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. There's so many clips of him saying some stuff that just stupid. But he says them so hard, like he thinks you're like, no, cuz no.
I know I'm a hustler. I like that song, bro. And then he had a song with Kells. Sorry to say it, but yeah, it was good. Hotel.
Yeah,
the hits was good for me. I like his hits. I never delved into his
whole album. Yeah, me neither.
And I didn't know. The hits. I was like, I think Swiss Beats did his beats at that time.
Possibly.
I know he did. I'm a hustler. I'm not sure about the hotel, but it was those two songs. I was like, okay, Cassidy, Kells.
Yeah. Every time I think of somebody teaming up with Kells, guess who comes to mind? Nick Cannon.
Which one, Gigolo?
Yeah, cause that was a jam.
That was a jam, though.
That was a jam.
I'm a gigolo. I got lots of dough.
Yeah.
Yo, those songs be good, you know.
Yeah.
You know what's another one with Nick Cannon that's good?
Oh,
I know you probably never heard this. Lil Romeo, Cinderella.
Nah, I don't know that one.
Back when I was young, I listened to that, bro.
Little Romeo.
Lil Romeo and Nick Cannon, Cinderella.
I'm gonna have to check that.
I mean, it's like Lil Romeo looking for a homie.
Oh shit!
Yeah, think about it now. I'm like freaking 10 or 9. I'm like, oh yeah, looking for a homie.
Yo, speaking of, I know, no, it's on topic. Somebody released, or did it get released, or was someone else rapping it? Yeah, when Little Bow Wow first came out, before he came out, Corrupt used to write his rhymes.
Okay.
But he wrote them like Corrupt's rhymes, and that's why I think they said they had to give him with Jermaine Dupri, someone that knew how to steer the kid, because I can't remember if they played a clip of it or Corrupt just rapped it or somebody, but it was not something that a kid that age should be saying.
Yeah.
And I was like, that just make me think of like these child rappers. Yeah, because remember
Bow Wow was in. Sorry.
Well, because they were young, they weren't writing their own stuff, right? I think Shaheem wrote his own stuff.
Bow Wow was in Death Row.
Yeah, that's when it started.
Yeah.
But then they got him over with Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah, they say, yo, no.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't.
His mom was like, nah.
Yeah. No. That's crazy. Oh, you did mention talked about Chris Brown for a minute. He is out on bail now.
Yeah, he got
his bail, $7 million.
Yeah, he's out. He's out, man.
That's man.
Let's get your legal things in order, man. What the frig? I don't know if he went there not knowing that they had a
warrant for. I don't know, man. Yeah, check your countries before you go, man, to find out and settle that, so that the stuff don't get you bogged up.
Kind of burst loose with a bottle and then just walk out.
Leave the country. I'm out.
All right, I'm out here. You think you did it?
Yeah.
Oh, stop. I'm joking.
Yeah, you can't be Chris Brown. Someone's gonna know that's you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's good. He's out, because I thought that King Tigger was gonna miss his concert.
Hey, no, I seen a lot of sad faces on freaking IG when they seen that.
Yeah, because people got their tickets.
People hype for CB though. I ain't gonna lie. I would be too. His shows look like, like he's an entertainer. So it's not just someone sits down in there singing. It's like, you know, he's everywhere.
That's why I'm excited to see this SZA and Kendrick.
Oh, you going?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were going. You going?
Guess where I'm going?
Oh, you going to it in the Spain one?
Yeah.
Hey guys, let's cut the video here. Let's let the money fall on us right now.
No, you want to know what? What? You said money fall. Guess what? Flights cheaper to go to Barcelona.
Yeah, you told me.
And
man.
hotels are cheaper there than Toronto.
What?
Yes. And I don't know the exchange rate, but the food might be cheaper too.
Toronto too expensive, man. That's crazy. How can flying to Spain, staying in Spain, be cheaper than flying to Toronto, staying in Toronto?
I just looked yesterday just to see how cheap flights was because I was talking to somebody else about it. You can get a round trip, like right now, to Spain, $743.
Damn.
Round trip. That's
crazy, man.
Yeah. To Barcelona, not just like anywhere in Spain. That's like the shit, right?
Yeah.
The only thing is that it's the stadium. Like, not all stadiums, and the girl didn't know this when she got the tickets, not all stadiums can get covered.
No.
And so she's like, oh, well, they must have something to cover when you rain. I was like, it's a stadium. You know what happens? When football players are in the stadium and guess what? It rains. They play in the rain. You know what happens when it snows? They play in the snow.
Yeah, take that poncho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, the things I've been looking at and seeing on the concert, it looks dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, SZA. And I forgot Mustard was on the tour too now.
Sorry to cut you off there. I seen recently SZA brought out Justin Bieber.
Yeah. I was going to mention that.
I said you got Bieber there singing SZA songs. That's
yeah.
crazy.
Like, I wonder, do they have a remix or something? Is that where the connection was?
I don't know. He was singing her verse. Like, he was singing her freaking part of the song.
I didn't even check that. I got to check that out. But yeah, that was random.
Yeah, I thought that was random too.
And it wasn't even the Toronto show.
No. I think it's because the publicity around him is so, like, you know, negative right now that they kind of like, someone try to put him on something good.
Because I seen a sizzle reel of him being disrespectful to his wife online. It was just a reel. One where he gets out the car and shuts the door, and then you see it stop, and then she comes out. Like, he shut the door, like, slammed it in her face, and then arguing with her. I mean, couples fight.
Yeah,
like, that's gotta suck to be so famous that you can't even
hide it.
Yeah,
you can't. It, bro.
Like, same thing happened to I forget. Is it the president of France?
I'm coughing all over this.
I know. I don't know if it's the prime minister or president of France. Whatever. Because they call it all on your mic.
Sorry, Daryl. You gotta wipe this mic down after the night, bro.
Anyways, he arrived somewhere, right? And then the door opened, and all you seen was his wife, like, smack him in the face like that.
Oh, I seen that on the plane, right? Yeah. And then he tried to straighten up real quick.
Yeah.
I seen that, bro. I was like, you see? You can't even fight with your wife, man.
No.
No, you gotta tell her, like, yo, okay, do it later, not in front of the camera.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I could walk in a little bit, then you could do that, then I could be like, yeah. But the story, he just like, he's like,
yeah. Then he tried to take her hand when they went down. She wouldn't have it. I was like, man.
Oh, man. And we all been in those moments. That ain't like, it's not unreal to happen. It happens.
But we ain't had cameras on us.
No, no cameras like fixated on my face. Like,
yeah, famous people gotta get the spouses media trained too.
Yeah, man. We fight at home.
Yeah.
I know it's crazy right now. Let's fight at home.
Or you can fight in the car.
Yeah.
But calm down before you get out.
Yeah. You ready? 5, 4.
Yeah.
she watched the door open and then pushed him in the face. Oh shit! Yo, he must have been caught. His phone must have been caught or something.
Yeah.
She's like, "Who is this?"
Left his phone unlocked, did he?
Y'all never see Hillary do that though. Hillary never did that to Bill.
No, you're right. No, all behind closed doors.
I know. Bill figured out here. Bill out here doing the most.
Yeah, he was on TV. had his news out there, but nope, that you never seen them fight.
Never fight.
Nope, that's crazy.
Hillary had that side thing going on. Must be.
Must.
She said, "Okay, all right.
You do you. I'm gonna do me.
I bring them over in front of your face.
Make you play the saxophone."
Yeah. Oh shit. Hillary probably brought over Diddy. Let me stop. Okay, let me stop.
Oh shit. Speaking of Diddy, that stuff's going crazy, eh?
That's going crazy, man. That's going crazy.
Even,
It's going crazy in a way I did not expect it to go.
and crazy people are coming out. 50 Cent's changing his stance every couple weeks.
50 is fucking with us, bro. 50.
Did you see him wearing the Free Diddy shirt?
Free Diddy at the next game.
Yeah.
Diddy is gonna troll this until this is over.
Suge Knight is saying that Diddy shouldn't go to jail.
Man,
A lot of people are saying
it's
because of what they're focusing on. They're going to say you shouldn't go to jail for being a freak.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be like that's what you guys are focusing on.
That's what everybody is focusing on. Yeah.
So yeah, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's not illegal to be a freak. Did you see the thing when they said that someone, one of his, and all the prostitutes they hire was guys. It was always men's.
Yeah.
And some of them said they didn't even know it was him because he would wear one of those burqas over his
Yeah. They
face.
say you dress like a Muslim. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's weird. But then I read the rest of the article. No, he was naked. He just had that over his face, cuz.
Did he, bro?
He was just hiding his face.
What level? I don't know what. Like, yo, it's weird to me because I see where Suge's coming from. Not saying that I'm focused on. It's just that I thought Cassie's part in it was not how this is playing out.
Oh, like she wasn't a
Like
participant?
she wasn't a participant. I don't know. People are saying some good things. So not good things. People are saying some things that makes me think like maybe she was forced or she had to answer this way or he would get mad. You know what I mean? She was that much in that she couldn't even through text. She'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm ready for the freak off." You know?
Yeah.
Just so he wouldn't get mad. I guess I understand that she was that. You know?
But that's just people
Manipulated.
assuming stuff.
That is assuming too.
Because I don't even think she said that.
She didn't say that she was manipulated. She just
Yeah, she didn't. This is people just trying to cut her some bail, right?
Yeah.
Where I don't like it when people do that.
Yeah.
Like let the stuff speak for what it is. Don't just put your personal spin on it. Oh, she must have said this because of it. No,
Yeah.
she was in court. She had her chance to say what she wanted to say.
That's true.
And she didn't say that stuff.
Bro, but the thing she's saying and everything is just like, whoa. I was shocked on her part in it.
Because listening to Kid Cudi had me thinking that Diddy's a straight up Batman villain. Cuz called him from his house and said, "I'm here waiting for you." Cuz got back home. Diddy and them guys was gone. Video cameras wasn't working. Dog was injured and locked in a room. And dude's Christmas presents were all open.
Diddy's more gangster than he look like. I mean, Diddy is more.
That's like a supervillain type of shit. Be in your house and opening your Christmas gifts.
That's some mafia shit, bro. And to like the level of not care, to be like he. And I mean, come on, think about it. Did Kid Cudi call the police after that?
No, he didn't. Yeah, I know.
He had him in so much fear. He mafia'd him, bro.
And not only that, cuz he didn't go over there by himself either.
No,
Diddy had like his bodyguards with him, so they're accomplices.
Yes, man.
And they're just cool with that.
Diddy's like, yo, we gonna make Kid Cudi right now. We about to do some crazy stuff.
And then he firebombed his car. Well, allegedly.
Yeah.
Because they did eventually meet, and Diddy apologized for everything.
Yeah.
And Kid Cudi said that made him at peace with it. But then he said, "Yo, what about my car?" And Diddy said, "I don't know what you're talking about." So Diddy's didn't admit to the car thing, but he admitted to the other stuff. So I don't know.
It makes you feel weird when you look at Diddy dressing up as Joker and stuff on Halloween.
That's his real life.
And he was doing it really good though.
Too good.
He was acting Joker really good.
Too good.
Diddy, man, I ain't gonna lie. This is crazy. I would never think this is when like. I mean, I always thought Diddy had something edgy to him. but I didn't think this was it.
Yeah, I just
I didn't think this was it.
it's crazy.
But you think they could be able to prove a RICO though? Like I don't like me. Like to be honest, the RICO is about the sex trafficking, right?
Yeah, and it's funny how little media attention is going to that.
Yeah,
it's all about the freak stuff.
It's all about
because basically everything that that is getting attention is probably shit that happened at the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah,
that you and Hefner
no,
did.
it's real talk. No, real talk.
So I don't know when they're going to get to the sex trafficking thing.
It must be in the next phase of their freak. I don't know because the Cassie stuff and the Kid Cudi stuff and where's the RICO at though? Where's the evidence of this? It seemed to be a lot about him and Cassie.
Mm-hmm. Because they're trying to assassinate his character.
Yeah. So something else must be coming.
Yeah, we'll have to.
It's a big bomb must have come in.
Well, the thing is that here's the crazy part. This is just the prosecution's witnesses. So this is the stuff that's supposed to go at Diddy.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy because it's just showing him to be a freak.
Yes.
So I feel like this puts the for what the charges are, this puts the defense at an advantage.
Yes, it does.
Because when
it does.
Because they didn't even get their witnesses that are going to disprove. Because I doubt that they're going to go up there. Like if the defense is smart, right? They're not even going to worry about the freak stuff. That's not illegal. This is what the case is of racketeering.
They're not worried about the freak stuff for real.
So his defense and his witnesses would just disprove that shit.
That's it. Why do you think they worry about the freak and the oil? And no, they ain't.
No, why would they?
They ain't. Everybody, and the fact that they have her saying that she's like cohesive in this shit, like they don't worry about that no more. That's like, bro, if she said it was against her will, then yeah. But now you get the texts and the video calls, and no, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I gotta wait. I'll wait to see what else comes out.
Yeah, man. I think the prosecution is doing they're doing a good job at making his character look some way, but at least nothing that's coming out in the media. They're not doing a good job of proving any racketeering or sex trafficking.
I don't see any sex trafficking.
Because he's not even on trial for the abuse. So even that stuff is just like,
it's just. I don't know. I really don't know. I'll wait.
Yeah.
It must be something else.
Yeah, it
has to be something else.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Because I'm not defending Diddy. I'm just saying that this don't look as big as they said it is. Like it looks.
It looks like he just freaky.
It looks.
It looked like Hugh Hefner, black Hugh Hefner. That's what it looked like.
That's how it looks.
Except he had more guys than girls at the house.
Yes. Honestly, yes.
Yeah.
Baby oil, Cassie.
Yeah.
15. What? I don't know how much guys it was, but anyway, but it's just like.
I think they were like 8 or 12.
Yeah. And like it ain't none of them saying like they was abused, and then.
Yeah, the most that they were saying is that, like two of them said that they had a hard time performing with him there watching because they weren't used to that. They were used to when you get somebody that wants you to do their wife that they'd go somewhere, but they still that's your biggest thing is that you're uncomfortable.
That's the biggest thing, bro.
I don't know, man. There's got to be, like you said, I think there got to be something more.
Another ball got to drop for me to be like, oh shit, they got Diddy.
Yeah.
That's honestly.
Yeah. Although at first, 50 was saying that Diddy ain't going to jail. Now he's saying Diddy's getting 20 years.
50's trolling this till the end. He gonna like 50 is using this just as another tool to say, hey guys, I told you this guy was freaky. Basically, he just trying to say, I told you this guy was freaky.
When he was wearing the Free Diddy shirt and stuff and he was being trolled, my favorite comment was someone said, man, all he wanted to do was take 50 Cent shopping.
That's true. That's all it took for 50 to be on this.
Yeah.
You can imagine that. You said out one couple lines to him And 50 took this personal
Yeah, it's
to
up.
this level that he's trolling you for years and years and years.
It's up
And
for
then you
life.
get caught up and now he's just enjoying you. He's on your ass right now. Because you say, yo, I'm going to take you shopping.
Yeah. That's what you get.
That's nuts.
That's 50,
Yo,
cuz.
that 50 guy, he different, bro.
He's on another level.
He different. I ain't gonna lie. He different.
I don't know much about this, but I'll just touch on it. The NBA Youngboy, he got a pardon from
I didn't know this.
Donald Trump. Yep.
Yo, Trump.
He knows. He knows how to get the black people on the side.
Yeah. Because NBA Youngboy about to go on tour too, and he about to. I heard all of it already sold out.
Yeah.
NBA Youngboy, he can't be beat. People, these YNs, I should say YN, they love him. I like some of his older stuff.
I never heard any of his stuff.
He's a drill rapper. He's a drill rapper. He's like, I wouldn't say he's one of the first, but he's one of them ones who everybody's like, man, yeah. I think he's from New Orleans.
Okay.
And like, actually, I think Birdman kind of put him out there. I don't know. I don't think he's underneath Cash Money or anything, but Birdman.
They got a relationship.
Yeah,
right?
he was with him and all those when he did Outside Today and We Poppin', like songs like that. Like Birdman really like, New Orleans. Like I guess he felt he could push this guy out, and NBA Youngboy been doing good, but he's in and out of jail all the time. And
What's he go for? Is it just carrying weapons and stuff?
gun possession, all that stuff, all that. Because that's how they move, right? Not saying I glorify that at all, but that's how. I don't know why he decides to, because dude's making paper, man.
I don't know why you need to carry a gun when you have bodyguards that got guns.
You got paper. You have enough money to. He just gave his he had a bunch of baby mamas. One of his baby mamas is Floyd Mayweather's daughter.
Okay.
Like, bro,
shit.
Floyd can't even touch you now because like you know what I mean? It's like, bro, you have all these baby mamas. He giving them like $3 million. Like he got paper from the outside looking in. It looks like why you gonna carry a gun, bro? Like why you gotta?
I heard that. Now I could be wrong. It could have been another rapper, but I heard that he makes a lot of money on YouTube because he actually owns the rights to his own channel.
So he was exactly.
So he gets all the money from that.
I can't remember how much years ago.
Because nowadays, I think he might have been the reason why record labels started doing it. Now record labels put out your YouTube channel.
Yeah,
but
and you're right.
He owns his.
Yes, I think he was trending as number 1 for the longest on YouTube, and it was just all him.
Yeah,
it's all him, and that's where everybody went to go watch and listen to his music. He would drop songs on there,
and he make millions on YouTube.
Just that's it.
That's dope.
Exactly. He really outsmarted the industry at that point. No, I wouldn't say outsmarted, but he really found a little loophole to
make that paper.
Make that paper, man. And his music, I feel like I like his older stuff. I know it's drill, and drill isn't like culturally accepted, but it's like I lied. He's not only drill, he's more of a emotional gangster.
Okay.
It's a lot of songs about girls doing them wrong and all that stuff. You know what I mean? A lot of it is about that.
Okay, I'll have to check it.
Yeah.
See, I always got his name messed up because people call him Youngboy Never Broke Again.
Yeah.
But then NBA Youngboy. So why does the NBA come before the Youngboy? When
it was NBA Youngboy when he first started.
So wouldn't that be Never Broke Again Youngboy?
Yeah, it was Never Broke Again. It was NBA Youngboy.
Yeah, I don't.
It's still NBA Youngboy.
Yeah, but then why do some people call him Youngboy Never? Like, whatever, man. Do your thing.
His fans just like say whatever, man. Like,
oh, here's a twist. Offset wants spousal support from Cardi B. What do you think of that?
Dang. I seen her. The thing is, I seen her out. She's out with a football player now. I think she's all about out with him.
That's probably why he wants that money.
That's crazy though. But oh man, I wouldn't let that publicly know. I don't know, but she make. Oh yeah, she just. I think they just said she's number 2 most ever like female rapper like made all time.
And I don't even know how because she don't do anything anymore.
She don't do anything. She got one album. She got one studio album.
Yeah.
Her last hit was probably Up, about 2 years ago, and then she probably featured on some Gorilla songs. Like, and that's it.
I don't know how she's worth so much.
Whatever her team does, or whatever her she getting plays, or I don't know what. She's up there, man. I don't know what else she's doing though. I never like looked into it, but yeah. But probably that's why Offset is doing it. The brand is going up. Her brand is still going up. I forget she was something Diggs. He's a football player. If Tyrone was here, he would know.
One album.
One studio album. She teased one.
You got to feel some type of way about that, eh? You being a rapper.
Yes.
Your wife's a rapper.
Yes.
You were in a group that had how many albums? Probably about 4 or 5.
A lot.
You yourself put out like 3 solo albums.
Yeah.
But she the one making all
still
the
making
money
cake.
with one album.
One. She used to be a freaking reality TV star.
And yeah, yeah, that's how she made it.
Yeah, it's like she
like Migos came up through the grind.
Yeah, exactly.
They had to. That's crazy.
Cardi was her like little reality bro.
I'd want my spousal support too.
I see why he's doing it.
Yeah.
Now she popping out with freaking NFL stars. It's like, oh man, I could feel the hurt. But
the thing is that in all those years together, you got married to her. I would have had to try and find out the secret. Like, how are you getting all this with just one album?
Yeah.
Come on, hon. We got to talk. Come on. Like, you got to let me know.
She was buying him like Rolls Royces and shit.
Yeah.
Bro. I was like, yo, she. I don't know what her contract is, but it's sweet.
I don't know. Maybe she's did the same thing like Youngboy. Maybe she owns all her social media's account,
right.
So she gets all the revenue from that stuff, right?
Maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe.
So whatever she's doing, she did it right.
And that's what it takes, you know.
Going to the Met Gala, one album. Like, you got one album,
bro. And Cardi just, what is she like? She. What last time you heard her tease a song? She didn't tease.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's acting like Rihanna right now, bro.
But then again, it's crazy because Kai Cenat was hosting. I'm giving an award at the Grammys.
Oh yeah,
isn't he just a streamer?
Oh, but Kai Cenat, he like you can see he working hard though.
Yeah,
like it's his.
But is that his bet? Is that what he is?
Yeah, he's like they call him a like influencer, streamer type of. But he did stuff with Kevin Hart. And he just did his he just did his Stream University, brought all the streamers together, and he's always thinking of the next thing. You could see working. No, Cardi, we don't see nothing. We don't see anything. Like
that is true.
Kai Cenat is out there.
Kai Cenat was in a freaking commercial for was it Allstate or something? Seen him in there?
Yeah.
I seen him. Yeah, I ain't doubting that he ain't working.
Yeah.
I know he's definitely putting in the work.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know how to get you the whole set to be at the Grammys.
The streaming thing, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I forget how much people be watching his streams.
Man.
Like freaking, I don't know, it's 300,000 or 100,000 be watching the streams when he clicks on. Bro, I don't know how the revenue works with Twitch and all that, but that equates
I know it's good
dollars.
Because I think that's how DJ. I don't even know why his name DJ. He never was a DJ, but Academics. He's a streamer too.
Exactly, Academic streamer.
Oh, you hear him threaten Absol?
Yeah, I didn't hear it, but I saw the
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. I seen what he said because Absol said when I see him, I'm going to slap him.
Oh shit!
So Academics said, yeah, if he slaps me, that would be the last thing he ever does because he'll be dead in the ground with him.
Oh shit!
Like, because people are roasting Academics for saying that. Because remember, he was caught grooming people, accused of rape.
You see how quickly that got brushed underneath the rug?
He got a team that's trying to brush it away. But anything that he posts, any post I see with his name in it,
they say it.
People keep bringing it up.
Okay.
So it ain't gone. It's just they brush it away from the mainstream. But people ain't forgetting that.
I kind of forgot it.
I didn't. I'm one of those people that keep bringing it up in the comments. But this guy's a streamer talking about, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
About to get a stream.
I know Academics ain't really about that life.
I know.
He ain't. He really just streamer. He just likes to talk and like
Gonna get his, his ass whooped.
Yeah.
Tory Lanez, we didn't even talk about that. The stabbing.
Oh, the tape. The video.
I don't even think we talked about him getting stabbed because we had guests the last few times, so that we didn't get the cover. But yeah, the video of him getting stabbed is out now. He's expected to make a full recovery though.
Yeah.
Like he can talk on his own stuff, so he's on the mend. And there's petitions now for him to get released. We'll see where that goes.
Yeah, I seen something actually before I came in here. His team is doing a website.
Oh.
And showing evidence of Kelsey and the I guess evidence with the gun and evidence that Kelsey has like injuries on her leg too or something. Because it's all pushed, all the direction is pushed to Kelsey firing the gun, and her and Meg fighting.
Someone said that there was a ring cam somewhere that's seen that.
It's all pushed like that's the whole focus now is pushed towards. Man, if this is true, how do you feel about Meg though? You think she blacked out? She was drunk. She didn't recognize what was happening, or
I don't know, man. I really don't know. Because at first she said that he didn't do it.
Yeah.
That was one of the first things. And then, yeah.
Yeah, after he started, like, talking, then she's like, yeah, you shot me. You shot me. It is kind of weird how she did go back onto that. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But I just hope he gets a quick recovery, and if he's innocent, get him out of there.
I know. That ain't safe. Ain't safe, man.
I don't even want to mention Kanye West. I'll just say that he says he's no longer anti-Semitic, and he apologizes.
Kanye.
But
yo, Kanye be I don't know.
He says anything to get in the news.
Anything.
Yeah, anything. This guy's.
I don't think he really believes it anymore.
I don't know what he believes. Last but not least, the AMA Awards happened. People are mad. Speaking of people, Kai Cenat was one of the people. Oh, I said he was at the Grammys. No, he didn't present at the Grammys. He presented at the AMAs.
Oh, okay.
And he was not happy with what happened. Where Eminem won favorite hip hop artist and favorite hip hop album of the year.
Really?
Even Kai Cenat, who I thought was a big Drake fan, he was like, he couldn't believe, how did Kendrick not get that? Because it would have been last year.
Yeah.
How? Like, who could have got it for hip hop over Kendrick in the last year?
Yeah, if you look at things, right?
Like Eminem, yeah, he put out an album, but I feel like it came and went.
Exactly. It was nothing stuck.
Yeah, especially not even on the charts and stuff.
Nothing stuck. Yeah, it's
so that was disappointing.
It's just one of those things with award shows again, man.
They say that these ones are fan voted.
Oh, fan voted. Well, look at the demographics, man.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Because
if you're looking at the demographics, then
yeah, because it was first time I heard about it was on the Breakfast Club, and none of them even knew that the awards happened.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I did see Kai's in that post though. That's not he's such an influencer.
Yeah,
he knew.
And like artist of the year and album of the year went to Billie Eilish.
Okay. That's your girl.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah. She
beat out Kendrick. Kendrick did win Song of the Year for Not Like Us.
I think maybe if you do something with timing too, right? Because things are dying down now, right? Things are heightened. I feel like things are like dying down. The tour started and then it got heightened again. But now that the tour is going on and on, it kind of like the market towards Kendrick is kind of like, slowly dying down. That's what I would say.
Yeah, well, he's still in the top 10 though.
The hype, my bad. The hype behind Kendrick is slowly dying now.
True, but like any hype that Billie Eilish would have had would die down even before that.
Yeah,
it didn't last as long. Anyways, I like her song. Glad she won. And collaboration of the year went to Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga with Die With a Smile. Yeah. Now, I only mentioned those 5 because those are the 5 that were controversial because everyone thought that Kendrick was going to win. Like, they thought Luther would have won that collaboration, but no. they lost. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. That is interesting.
Cool. Shoot. I got all the info over there. I got the info on my phone. This Sunday, there's an event happening at the shoot, man. Can you bring it up? It's check out the We Said It a Podcast Instagram.
Oh, is it on there?
Yeah, because she sent us a video.
Oh,
remember that?
Yeah.
And I talked to the promoter because I wanted to mention it. Man, I should have wrote down the info. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's
We're gonna have it. Yeah, right there. It's not gonna play any music, right? Yep, it is. So May 31st, and it is at the Von Winkle Gallery, located in Halifax Brewery Market. It's at 1496 Lower Water Street. And as I said, it's from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Again, May 31st. And it's going to have a bunch of workshops. It's going to be workshops on for aspiring artists, on how to grow in the industry. Workshops on... They had makeup workshops for people do makeup. Ones for lighting.
This guy pointed at me for makeup.
No. one for lighting and stuff like that. It's I'm going. Modeling basics. And it's free. It's totally free to go. You should go check it out. Again, it's at the Von Winkle Gallery, located in the Halifax Brewing Market on 1496 Lower Water Street. And it begins at 12 and ends at 4. And it's going to be May 31st. That's this Saturday, I believe. Yeah, go check it out. There's going to be a lot of workshops. I'm looking forward to I really want to learn more about lighting for like when we record and stuff. I know nothing about lighting. I just turned the lights on. You see, I don't even got the ring light on this time. I don't know. Anything you want to add? Anything going on this weekend?
Apple Blossom. I'll be at Apple Blossom on Friday night at what's the place called? Jesus Christ. Sorry, Westside Charlie's. Sorry, Westside Charlie's. I love y'all. Westside Charlie's always show love, so I gotta show love back. Apple Blossom, Westside Charlie's this Friday, and y'all come on to Apple Blossom.
What time?
Started at 9:30.
Cool.
Time, yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, that's it for this episode of We Started a Podcast. I'm John Kizzy. You know who Wizzy, aka Philly G, because they know who I be, and I'm here with DJ Laton.
I'm back.
We got King Tigger and Ray Ray in spirit.
They ducking.
We'll see you next time. Peace.